Hello everyone, and welcome back to another stream on the AOR Assetto Corsa League with the Porsche Cup, as we are starting the second half of the third season after the break week, obviously from last week. We are back for another 2 races of this, and as per usual, I'm Ycoms, and I'll be joined by Phil. Hello once again.
I didn't actually say much interesting stuff. I just said this is going to be a good one, you know?
Yeah, I mean, as per usual, you know. Really.
Well, yeah, of course.
We had some very cool tracks in the first half of the season. Really, I prefer the calendar so far much more actually than what we had in season 2. Really, some very famous tracks. Obviously, Donington last time out was a very special one on its own as well. But we will, just not quite reveal the track for today, but I can assure you it's gonna be another cracker, I would say. And the name of the track is
Spa!
Oh yeah, well, I mean, what is there else to say? One of the most beautiful tracks around the entire world.
So that puts the neon guys 1 and 2.
That's brilliant. It just negates everything I just said before, that it might be difficult for them, to win the constructors with only Laxo getting the decent results. Haha, here comes Exited up in 2nd place and looking for a very strong, maybe, hopefully, very strong result. We used to commentator curse him quite a bit last season, so hopefully that's not going to happen again. Matt in 3rd, then Seachaft, the rookie, well, kind of rookie, not the rookie in AOR, but rookie in this league, in 4th, good qualifying for him. Tom Bridle ahead of Maisie, then Simon, Sansuke, Sentra, and Morvik surrounding up the top 10. So 2 new guys in the league here, already going very strong.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually good to see some of the new guys come in and instantly be competitive. Makes that top end of the grid look a little bit more interesting.
Yep.
Not that it wasn't interesting already, but yeah, we've got some. I mean, 3 of the first timers, Schaaf, Morvik, or 3 of the 4 newcomers, I should say, Schaaf, Morvik, and Nick Meadow, all very high up there, ahead of some of the more established contenders that we usually expect to be up there. So that's great news for them.
Yep. Yeah, someone who had a horrid qualifying was Silver Arrow, down in 27th. That's not very good to see. I just scrolled down the order. Andrex, of course, 15th. That's, normal, I guess, for him. He's obviously still the nearest in the championship contention to Laxo, so he has to do well. But obviously, normally he is working his way up in the races. In the races itself, his qualifying pace normally not that strong, so we will definitely expect him very high up later on in the race. That's it. I'm just going to jump on the grid. Oh, do the other guys have actually the same livery as livery as we have?
That's what I'm saying. We're going to race today. We're just not as us. We're going to have other people race our cars for us.
That's pretty good. Cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty thoughtful of them.
Alright, I'm trying to jump up to 1st here, if I can. Morvik, Sentra, Sansuke, Simon, Maisie, Chaff, Matt, Exited, Tom Bridle, for some reason, yeah, my timing again, my screeny thingy is not really working, but you can see the standings there. At top for Tom Bridle, I think it is pretty accurate, and with only 12 seconds left, what do you think? Is it actually an advantage? Sometimes you say in the open wheelers that starting from pole position is not maybe that beneficial because you're going to get passed into like comp as well. Will that be the case here as well, Phil?
Yeah, as you say, that's a real worry for the F1 teams that ever qualify here. They sort of think, well, perhaps 2nd or even 3rd is the best place. We could see something similar. We've seen that these cars aren't too easy on that one, so anyone up front could make a couple of mistakes here or there, and anyone behind could easily just get in that slipstream, because the slipstream, I think, whilst it's not as powerful as it was in something like Formula 3, is still quite powerful in these Porsches, and obviously the run down to Ycoms is just so long.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely agree on that one. The run out of Rouge Radion will be key, and I guess we will, might see some cars slowing down after they cut it. But anyway, we will have 15 seconds left to start the 5th round of the 3rd season of the AOR Assetto Corsa League. The Porsche Cup is here around Spa Francorchamps. We are waiting for the lights to go on. We got 6 lights here, and they are out racing. Here we go. Someone pulling out of there. That's Silver Arrow for some reason. Very good start there from Laxo, actually straight pulling off the line into maintaining the lead, exited maintaining 3rd as well, but Matt on his inside, and I think for the top 10 it has been a reasonably clean start there.
It's been a clean start for everyone by the looks of it all the way down the field. So that's great news. Yeah, as you say, Laxo got away really nicely, exited under pressure from Matt instantly, although Matt's going to have to back out now. He's going to be under pressure from Shaft coming down into the comps. Shaft's going to have such a good run.
Yep, definitely. Ooh, as there was someone back. I think PNK just got tagged there. I'm not too sure, but Shaft now attacking around the outside, I guess. Yeah,
and he's gonna have it. He's gonna have it done here. He's ahead, going into the corner. He's just gonna keep it on the track. Oh no, he's actually run a bit deep, so Matt's gonna have the run, but Shaft's gonna have the better momentum coming through this right hander, and he's gonna have that position done. Matt's gonna watch the Tom Bridle behind now.
Yep, very, very close racing there. Oh, Sansuke around the outside. That's not gonna work. I was thinking that, and now that's contact with Simon, and everyone else did very, very well to avoid that there. So Simon a little bit, you know, making it 3 wide into Rivage. That's not gonna, you know, end well normally, and it did not quite really for the Fuken Fast Sim Sport 1 car there, but he has now dropped down to 17th. So that's not really a good start for Simon there after such a good qualifying.
Yeah, it's a real shame. It's just a little bit of a Constantina effect there that didn't quite pay off for Simon. Yeah, this is just looking through. It's been clean pretty much the entire way through, apart from that contact with Simon that sort of started when Sansuke went for the, well, rather audacious move, attempting to pass almost 2 cars around the outside of Rivage, which... yeah, it's one way to do it. We've got Andrex on the back of New Boy Morving. Andrex is pulled up, actually. He's already up into 10th. This could be 9th, but he's going to be on the outside of Blanchimont. And I don't think you're going to be able to run side by side. Well, I mean, we've seen them actually. And is he going to get it done before Blood? Yeah, he is. So Morving actually backs out, but he's going to have a much better run. So he's going to be able to attack again into the bus stop. He's going to watch out for Nick Mido. Yeah.
Morvig sensibly backing out there, but that's going to get him pressure from Nick Mido, and Nick Mido will have the inside line. There's someone standing on the grid.
That's you. Why are you on the grid?
I don't know. I retired. Did I not retire?
I think you just killed some people.
Oh my god.
I tell you what.
There we go. Now I'm retired. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Anyway, we will fix that after the race, I guess. I'm not sure why I did not do that. Normally, I just do that all the time, but I didn't do it.
I think after that you get a 5-second penalty.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm not really sure who hit you, but there was a few people that got you.
Anyway, let's jump back onto the action. Oh yeah, we will. I guess.
Morvik down the inside of Nick Mido into Lucom. Is he going to get it done? Well, it's interesting. Again, we see with these cars a lot of it's quite easy to try and hold it around the outside. Just the pure ability to get on the throttle so much easier. Yeah, it's always good to see the. Oh, hang on, Exited's had a bit of a trouble because T Shaft is ahead. So I'm wondering if Exitted just had a little mistake because Shaft wasn't that close to be that far ahead coming to the comp. So I'm guessing Exitted had a little wobble, probably through a rouge.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like that Charles actually might have gone for the move in a rouge, to be honest. Well, that's actually how it looked like out of Radion for me when I looked at it after that. But yeah, Charles up into second place also sets a fastest lap for the time being. So he's definitely on the pace, and maybe he has the pacing to catch Laxo the next couple of laps. But you never know, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was quicker than Laxo last lap, so that could be the case. Just looking through the field, who have we got having a good time right now? Everyone's sort of quite gapped out at the moment, but I think Sansuke is attacking Matt. Oh, I say attacking Matt. He's really attacked Matt there as he puts him into a spin. Got his braking all wrong.
That's a very unfortunate into the final chicane. Normally not such a, you know, heavy braking zone. Oh, well, these cars a little bit more anyway, but still very unfortunate. That dropped both of them back to the lower end of the top 10. Morvik now that relegates, or that gives Morvik P9 for the moment, P8 even.
He's really pulling, isn't he?
Yeah.
He just looks quicker, more comfortable at the moment. I mean, that 23.7 is something that I wasn't expecting, not in the race. I mean, no, although I say that in the races, the track is usually quite a lot grippier than the qualifying. So we do see a lot of the time, pretty much every race so far, we see a lap time that's quicker than qualifying. But look at that! Look at how much he's gaining in Blanchimont there. He's just so much more comfortable. I think Laxa might even just let him through here.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wonder if Laxa ran a bit wide.
No, he didn't.
Maybe he just let him through. Yeah. That's certainly surprising.
Not sure whether Laxa just, I don't know. I'm not sure why Laxa really does it. Maybe he's also thinking, you know, I'm not sure if that's really a thing already for Laxa, but maybe looking at the championship, and since Schaaf is not a championship contender for him, it doesn't matter, I guess. If he
That's a very good point, yeah. Well, it could be a very good point, yeah. I mean, also, perhaps he doesn't want to get him, yeah, like you're saying, doesn't want to get him brought in battle and potentially bring in other people. Although most of his championship contenders, I mean, they aren't really around too much at the moment.
Yeah.
So obviously Matt's had his issues, and
Andrex is up to 7th already though. So
yeah, Andrex is doing a great job right now. So trying around the outside of the, what have we got? Is that Matt?
Yeah, Matt down the outside of Andrex. Andrex later on the brakes though into the bus stop, and he has to back out of there, does Matt. Oh, Andrex a little wobbly there through the bus stop a little bit, but yeah, it seems like that Maisie has definitely now pulled away from these guys and is making inroads on Centro, who's not, you know, seems like having trouble to keep up with Tom Bridle at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, these three guys behind are faster than those ahead, and Maisie actually probably just as close to Centro as he is to Andrex. So, what have we had?
Oh, Jeff had a look there up the inside of AOR Rouge. He backed out of it, but he had a much better exit out of there, and I think we'll have a pretty good run here. Someone doesn't go defensive actually. He will give Jeff the inside down for Lecombe. And I think if Jeff nails the braking here, he will have that position. Yes, he does.
He does indeed. That's a good move from Jeff there to get ahead of Simon. And Nick Meadow has just moved ahead of Pedro finally, so to the same corner. But Pedro did attempt to defend, but Nick Meadow still got had the advantage on the brakes. The bus stops, so now Centro is right there, and as the leader is onto the last lap, of course.
Yep. I was having a look at Pedro and Nick Meadow once again, who are obviously being caught by Morvik here as well. And Morvik now had a beautiful entry into the bus stop chicane there, and it's going to be very, very interesting how the two newcomers are sandwiching Pedro here on the final lap, if they can do anything about it. Seems like that Pedro has been trying to get past Nick Meadow quite a while now after he's been passed by the rookie. So that's definitely a battle to watch out. I actually want to just stay on board with it after AOR Rouge. Anyone gets a beautiful run out of there. Seems like Nick Meadow ran a little bit wide there on the exit of Radillon. I'm not sure how much that it has compromised his speed onto the Camel Straight. Not that much. It seems like he will stay comfortably ahead for the moment.
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, there's two battles going on. Obviously, there's that battle, and there's obviously this battle for fourth. Centro just losing a little bit of time in these last couple of corners, but was quite close coming up Origin through Lecombe, obviously after Tom Bridle made his little mistake at the bus stop. But yeah, again, this just seems to be Tom Bridle has seems to have the ability through these slightly more swoopy, high-speed corners than Centro.
Yeah.
Just seems to pull away, and then Fania, I've noticed every lap Centro does seem to close up a little bit, but I think he's probably a little bit too far back here without a mistake. But obviously we have Pedro close to Nick Meadow, and more of it. This is that battle again.
So Gonna be very, very interesting what is going to happen in Blanchiment and the bus stop chicane. Pedro actually had a look there up the inside of Fania, but it wasn't quite enough, as Morvig is now right on the back of him. I want to go, though, quickly to C Chaff, who's making his debut in the league here today, and he's done such a brilliant race, outclassing Laxo here as well, the championship leader, and he's going to take round number 5 in the first race for him. Congratulations to him, and let's go back to that thing. I think there's been a position change.
Yeah, Pedro's got oh, Nick Meadows obviously had an issue because Nick Meadows dropped behind Sansuke, so since there's obviously something gone on there. That's interesting. Oh no, is that? I think that might just be the graphic having a little bit of a nightmare, but yes, I think that was.
He's not here anymore. He's definitely behind Sansuke, as you said.
Okay, on pole position we have rookie to the series, Groby, and alongside him we'll have Humaga Adrian, Nostra in third with Ricardo Macheda in fourth. Wait, we got David Brown?
Yeah, it was David Brown. Yes, definitely.
Okay, David Brown in fifth with Heinze in sixth there. Astro Tarzlani missed defense himself in seventh with Dangerous Gianetta in eighth. P&K had a little bit of a tough race, starts in 9th with Blessfade in 10th, who was racing right at the end. Meekster in 11th with Silver Aaron in 12th. Nicholas Domino 13th with Berserkmere 14th. Infected Space takes 15th with Paul Kenwood, who we saw at the end there, in 16th, having a good result. In fact, that's pretty much, that is where he finished, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's going to start and finish where he started. Yes, there we go. Finish, start where he finished. That's the one. Nick Mido, another newcomer to the race, in 17th there with Sansuke in 18th. Sansuke, I think, will be an interesting one to watch. We know he's got pace and he's a little bit further down in that previous race than he probably should have been.
Yeah.
Morvik in 19th had really good pace as well, and possibly another one to watch alongside Pedro in 20th. And onto the final page, we have Simon in 21st, although it looks like to not be in the session right now.
Oh, he's now coming back.
That's good news. With Jeff in 22nd, at Dazzy Oz in 23rd, with Matt in 24th, Andrex 25th. Did a good job to hold off Matt in the end, with Mengzi in 26th. Did a good job to hold off both of them in the end.
Yep.
Centro couldn't quite get past Tom Bridle. He's in 27th, with Tom Bridle in 28th. Exited 29th, and obviously your second place finisher Laxo is in 30th with your winner. And now at the back of the grid, apart from us two, when we will remove ourselves from the grid this time, I say we, I mean you have Schaff in 31st.
Alright, with that said, let's go back to the TV cameras and wait for the race to start for the second time tonight actually, round Spa Francorchamps. We're waiting for the lights to come on in a bit. Here we go. Then we got 4, 5 and 6 lights, and the lights around Spa are once again out, and this time I will actually retire and go back straight into the race. It is Groby leading the way. Someone has been off already, I'm not sure who that was. Ooh, as Nostra has gone down the inside of Yumuga Adrian straight away, as Groby has had actually a little bit of a slide there. I'm not too sure, but it seems like pretty close between the top 3. There is Yumuga Adrian still trying to re-overtake Nostra into a Rouge, but he's backing out of it.
Probably wisely. Yeah, because confirmed that the car that looked to have gone off was Jeff, because Jeff is right at the back of the cars that are running. Simon didn't make the grid.
That's very, very unfortunate, I guess. Yeah, he's in the pits. Maybe he might be able to join in later. I'm not too sure. Yumuga Adrian trying to re-overtake Nostra here, and he actually does so. Surprisingly, Mr. Defense himself, Astrid Aslan, is actually on the attack, already up into 4th. P&K up into 5th already. So a pretty good start there for some of the people.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good starts for some people moving up quite a lot already. Sansuke looking to challenge into 9th against Heinze. It's going to force him a little wide. That's a good move from Sansuke. A good, strong move to get a move done into Ravage on on Heinze, or Heinze will fight back here. So side by side, going down into Puon, not going to go side by side through there, guys.
Oh.
And indeed they don't. Sansuke is going to want to not get passed back by Heinze here because he wants to get onto the attack straight away.
Yeah, definitely.
Andrex has moved up as well a bit, actually, in 13th, so he's doing a good job.
It's pretty good to see. Interesting.
Yeah, oh wow, look at that. Sorry, I was just flicking through the field. We got Centro and Laxo. Laxo, more specifically, already up into 17th, quite a few positions ahead of Schaff. And in fact, already ahead of Matt, who started 6 or 7 positions behind. Well, 6 positions behind. So that's a great start from Laxo, and he's actually got past Centro there as well. So Laxo properly on the move.
Nostra coming under attack from P&K there. He's actually made the move stay, but will Nostra have to switch back? He actually has got it as well, has he?
Yeah, he has, because P&K ran really, really wide at Blanchmont, so he would have had to give up the position probably anyway. And now Nostra already straight from attacking. P&K is right on the back of Humago Adrian.
Yep, definitely.
Although I say that P&K is attacking back up. Teammates with Humago.
Where's Astrid Aslani gone?
Oh yeah, he's disappeared. He's 28th.
Oh.
Well, that's not gone well. P&K with the switchback on Nostra. On the inside now. Well, this will obviously be the outside for Irish, but I think he'll have a car length ahead before they even get there. Nostra's going to try and get in, dig as much slipstream as he can, but he's going to have to back out there. So now P&K really on the move. P&K, as I said, was one of the ones to look for in the race. He was quite far down in the other race.
That was.
Yeah. He's he's already on the back of his teammate straight away. Will his teammate hold him up? I very much doubt it.
So Iberia doing that, playing that really, really well, and P&K now up in the second. I think he's in a prime position actually, if he doesn't get caught up in any incidents. Really, he has been very, very strong in the recent weeks of racing, as he's now round the outside of Andrex actually, and he's already gone past Andrex here. So
yeah, that's yeah, great news for Laxo, and great news for P&K, who has taken the lead from Grubby, probably with the exact same sort of move as we just saw. Probably with the same move that we just saw with Laxo and Andrex. Pretty much exactly the same mirror image. Had a great exit out of Radion, and boom, got that move done. All berserk there. Just had a little bit of a lock up ahead of Laxo. I was worried that he was just about to go into the back of Nicholas Domino, but he did not. So that's great news. And yeah, so Laxo now on the back of these guys. Laxo showing once again that he knows what he's doing in these reverse grids, making his way through the field without really making any contacts or any issues for other drivers. Obviously, that's something that Schaff right now has to work on, who is still stuck down in 23rd. So he hasn't been able to make those moves like Laxo, but this is his first reverse grid race, so it's not that much of a surprise that he's probably just taking it a little bit easier, knowing that he's not contending for the championship. He doesn't really want to be affecting other people's races, so he's probably just taking it a little bit easier. And yeah, so good stuff from him.
Yeah, and obviously he's also stuck there with fast guys actually back there with Jeff, with Tom Bridle, with Excellent, with Morvic, with Pedro. He has to get in front of all of these guys. Trying to have a look now up. Oh, Hansi in the wall.
Did he avoid the wall, or did he clip it?
I think he clipped it slightly.
Okay. It made it easier pass for Laxo, and now Laxo's on the back of Blessfade. Oh, Blessfade has a little wiggle coming out of the bus stop there, so Laxo's going to have outside, but that's not going to be too easy, although the source is surprisingly not the hardest corner to be passing around the outside, and even if you attempt it, you can get a nice switchback, which it looks like Laxo's going to be attempting here. Switchback, get a better run, going down into Rouge. He has had the better run, he will have the momentum, but will he have enough to get the car ahead going into the corner, or will Davey side by side? Oh, there's a bit of contact between the two there. Little rubbing's racing. Oh, Blessfade. Oh, looked like, I don't know what happened there, but it looked like there was a little bit of contact between the two, and that sent Blessfade. It looked like Blessfade tried to turn a little bit too early.
I think it was rather Blessfade tried to still go side by side with Laxo, although the move was, almost already done. He should have backed out of that. So
look at this move that is on. 3 wide, Nicholas Domino, Andrex. Daziel's into Lecom. Andrex, is he going to be the one that benefits from this? He was in the middle. Usually we see the person that's in the middle back out, but in fact, the person in the middle, Andrex, has taken both of those positions, or has he held on to those positions? He's done something. He's in 8th. He's in 7th, in fact. So he's done a good job there to defend them both.
Yeah. I think he was a little bit. I think he had to avoid the Blessfade thingy a little bit. But yeah, coming back to that incident, it seems like Blasphate tried to go side by side with Laxo at Upper All Rouge, but the gap was already closing. So he could have maybe backed out of there. Laxo could have left him room, but obviously you would expect the car to be ahead going into Eau Rouge to, you know, be ahead, and the car that is, you know, not sufficiently alongside anymore to back out. But that wasn't the case. There, misunderstanding between the drivers, I guess. Unfortunate incident, and that has put Blasphate far down the order.
The thing's actually going to hold both of them up. That's giving Laxo the inside. Right, wow. He wasn't even anywhere near, but these two guys getting caught up in some issues is giving Laxo. Is he going to attempt to move down the inside? He's going to. Of course he is. Is he going to have the run, though? I very much doubt he'll have to run on the exit.
Oof.
And he will lose time, and he won't get in that position. Now he's going to watch out for Nostra. Maybe he's probably just... he's probably safe from Nostra actually coming up here. And assuming Laxo can show some pace through the Eau Rouge as well, he might even be able to get there. I mean, look at his line. His line is so quick through there. He's pulled away from Nostra. He's gained on Dangerous. I don't think he's quite close enough to make a move into Ycoms, though, so he'll have to wait another lap. But if he can get through, does he have enough time? If he can get through here, does he have enough time to catch the leaders?
It's going to be hard to say, really. It all depends on what this PNK is running. And it seems like I mean, Tom Bridle, for example, was back there with Charv like 2 laps ago in 22nd, and now he's at least up into 16th. So I'm not sure. Really, Charv has got some damage as well or something. I'm not really sure. As now Andrex making the move on Groby. That's way too late on the brakes there for Andrex.
Andrex making the move on Groby. Laxo has made, or is attempting to make the move on Dangerous. Dangerous once again went deep into the bus stop. And that's going to give Laxo at least the most likely he's going to give him the position. Yeah, Dangerous trying to hold it around the outside there, never going to work.
Nope.
And so that's going to give Laxo the position. I think Laxo at this point will probably have the pace to pull away, or you would expect so anyway.
Yep.
But yeah, no, as I say, this battle's interesting. Obviously, you got Matt on the back of Andrex again. Race one all over again for this guy, but instead of having Maisie in front, he's actually Dazzy Oz.
Yeah, does the other thing outside of Blanchemont. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. He's still got his nose up the inside down to the bus stop. Can Andrex do the move? An unexpected move on Dazzy Oz. That's very late on the brakes. That's a switchback for Dazzy Oz. And they're still leaving each other well enough room. Can Matt get involved here as well? Coming down the start-finish straight, Max switching to the inside line. Andrex having a look up the inside once again, and I think that is the move done for the Dragon Racing Driver. Great move there by Andrex, but it might not mean for too much since the long camel straight is coming up. Yeah,
speaking of the camel straight, Laxo has just moved on at Humago Adrian, but now Humago Adrian had a massively good exit. He's going to attempt to fight back against Laxo. Super defensive, Humago Adrian to the outside, coming up to the Ycoms. We have Laxo defending. Humago Adrian is squeezing. He's going to have a better. Is he going to break him on the outside? No, he's going to go off the track. He's going to go off the track. He's just got to be a bit careful. He doesn't want to come on. Ooh, doesn't want to come on to Laxo there. But yeah, it's unfortunate for Humago that he's just dropped down, and that's yeah. With that tiny little mistake running off wide, that's going to put Dangerous Gianetta right onto his gearbox soon as well. In fact, he's not too far behind. It will, and Matt is on Nostra as well, so that's another thing to watch. There's a few things to watch at the end here. Nostra's had a little bit of wiggle, Matt's had a little bit of wiggle. They're both having a little bit of wiggle with each other. Excited that the race is about to end, possibly. Well, who would be excited about the race is going to end? That'd be silly. Matt to the inside of Blanchemont. Oh, that's yeah, that's an interesting move by Nostra. Although, wow, look at that. Maybe that's why all know he's actually gone off, so he's going to lose that position there. But PNK crosses the line to win the race. Laxo's going to come home in second. Another great performance for Laxo. Didn't get a win this time, but I mean, he's finished second again, so it's not too bad. Dangerous is going to get the final podium position. That's a great result for him. Shimaga, brilliant result in fourth as well. Nostra in the pits. Nostra in the pits. That's interesting.
Has he been disqualified?
That's perhaps the case.
He's got a drive-through on the final lap.
Yeah, well, does it count as him crossing the line?
Yes, it does. He finishes 8th. He finishes 8th. Hello, Charv.
Hello.
I think you're used to, being interviewed, I guess, from Project Earth, from Fizzy, and now I guess it's time for you as well. And obviously, we knew that you were pretty fast, but how the hell are you doing so well already on your first ever race in this league?
I have no idea, to be honest. I wasn't expecting much before the race because, yeah, you can't put in any practice in these races because it's a bit different from AOR. But yeah, I wasn't expecting much. But then suddenly I had a good pace in qualifying. And yeah, in the race it was a bit awkward because Laxo somehow just let me through. I think he was a bit scared of my very uncontrolled driving. He didn't want to get shot off track. But yeah. I have no idea, but it was a fun race, definitely, both of them.
Yeah, I guess in the second race we didn't catch too much of you, because was that rather you trying to be very as cautious as possible because, you know, reverse grid's probably not, you know, something you are used to often, or was it just not getting the moves done, I guess, because, you know, we saw some other people getting a little bit better up the road as the race progressed?
Yeah, the most important thing for me was to stay as clean as possible, to not get involved in any incidents, because as you said, it was my first race on Assetto Corsa League. And then I think after 4 or 5 laps, there was a crash in AOR Rouge right in front of me.
Yeah.
And I couldn't avoid one guy, I don't remember who it was, and I pretty much went straight into him, and after that kissed the wall, and yeah, that was it basically.
Ah, I see. Well, we didn't. Unfortunately, I think that crash must have been a little further back as we were concentrating on the, you know, a little bit further up the road. I think at that point, so we probably missed that. But yeah, I mean, disregarding, you know, that incident you had, or that incident you caught up there, it was really fun watching you. And I guess with that said, hope we will see you again in the remaining races of the season to challenge Laxo once again.
Yeah, if there's space for me, definitely, I'll be up for that. And the game gets more interesting with every lap I'm doing on it. And so yeah, that'd be fun to join another race here.
Cool. All right. Then bye, and hope you you know, good luck for the rest of the season.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. See ya.
Bye. Anyway, let's get exited in. We actually flipped a coin to get you in. Hello.
Hello. But it's an expensive coin. It was actually my phone, but yeah. We flipped my phone, and we ended up with you.
That's nice.
Well, it has been quite a while since we had you in the commentary box, because it hasn't been, you know, one of the best seasons for you. But you had a very good first race, I guess, which is why we thought we would get you in. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, the first races, my girlfriend was driving. That's because I was so bad. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, this race was really great, especially the first one. I had some problems because I bought some new pedals just before the first race of the season, and it seems like I'm getting used to it now. But yeah, sadly it's the 5th race already, so yeah, maybe not the best idea to bought some pedals just before the first race.
Well, at least you now, maybe it pays off at the end of the season. You'd start to winning races. Who knows, really? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You were not too far behind Laxo actually all race long. Did you think you had any chance at all to get a little bit, you know, closer to him, or was it just, you know, just concentrating on getting that 3rd place really all the way?
I was more concentrating on myself than on Laxo. And I think he was a little bit waiting for me, so that we finish 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah.
So I think he had the pace of Chav, but yeah, I think he slowed down a little bit to secure the 2nd place. But yeah, I think he was a little bit faster than me, but it was alright.
I guess, yeah, I'm not sure what happened to you in the 2nd race though. Maybe you might clarify that as well.
I think Blessed Fate spun in AOR Rouge, and
yeah.
he just drove back to the track, and I hit him with 220 kilometers per hour. Yeah, that was literally my race, and yeah, I kept on going, and I think P20 something like that. But then I have some problems with my internet connection. I have no idea. It seems like a common bug since patch 1.14, and yeah, I get disconnected after maybe 1 hour, 45 minutes, something like that, all the time. Yeah,
it's very strange. I think hopefully that will get sorted out. I guess it would be annoying if, you know, otherwise you're gonna disconnect now in every race too. Now then.
Yeah, I think I got a disconnect which race was it? I think the third race, or the third round. I got a disconnect as well, and I think at the Le Mans social race I got 3 or 4 disconnects in 3 hours.
Oh dear.
It's a little bit. It's really annoying.
Oh dear. Hopefully that will get a little bit better. But yeah, it seems like you're coming back on track really with your pace now. It's good to see you up there once again. Congrats on your 3rd place, and good luck for the remaining races, I guess.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm back in the zone.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely very good to see you up there, man. All right.
Thanks a lot.
Right, bye-bye. I'm gonna move
Bye-bye.
you back up to the others. There we go. And that, anyway, thanks everyone once again for watching, contributing to this, to this live stream here. And we will see you next time out on the Monday, once again 8 PM for the 6th round of the season. Bye-bye.
Bye.